Show me the movies. Hey YouTube, this is Vargas, back again with another movie pickup video. Again, I always feel I need to apologize because that's pretty much what my channel has become. I have all these wonderful ideas for video series that I want to do, and most of the things I need to talk about are somewhere else. So, easiest thing that I can record and talk about are movie pickups. So, yeah, sorry about that. But this is 2 weeks worth of stuff that I picked up through Movie Freak Bazaar. I've mentioned him a bunch of times. He's an online seller on Facebook. He every week he posts the movies that he puts up on sale. And if you're the first to comment, you get the movie and then just pay it on whatever. On Friday, on Saturday, and you can go on his his tent. He has a tent where he sells every Saturday and Sunday, and you can buy stuff from there. But the thing about being the first to comment is that if there's something that you really want, you comment it and it's yours. Whereas if you wait and you go to his spot on Saturday or Sunday, someone else might get it. So that's kind of like the draw of buying it through him that way. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about that. So first off, I bought some CDs because he does sell CDs, and the really good stuff. He's separated because he used to just have only a CD album, but then he started separating CDs in the normal CD album and then CDs on the special album. And those ones are your more rare stuff, but they're also more expensive. And I'm like, I want it, but I can't afford that price, so I usually just pick up from the CD album. This one I picked up for my daughter. It's the 65th anniversary Cinderella soundtrack, because she likes Cinderella. And this one has the complete Cinderella soundtrack, plus 30 different tracks, 9 lost tracks, an art book with sketches and everything I like. So I bought this one for my daughter. I hope she enjoys it. I know I criticize her a lot because she's a talented artist, but ever since she painted her hair blonde and started writing English music, I don't know, the spark was lost, but I still collect for her, and that's Shakira. She was in the Super Bowl with Jennifer Lopez. I think she did amazing in the Super Bowl. She brought back a lot of her old songs. She started doing because the thing that got her popular in the U.S. Was that she would do this really sexy hip dance, like a gypsy, and but she is talented when she wants to be. But I just need the latest one that I need 2 of her earlier CDs, and then the really recent one that she did, and I'll have all her CDs. This one I've never seen, and he had it there, so I picked it up, hoping it was from the complete series, but it turns out it's just the original TV soundtrack of the first 2-part episode, Encounter at Farpoint. But this is Star Trek The Next Generation soundtrack just for the 2-part Encounter at Farpoint, which is like the 2-part pilot. But it has the classic Star Trek The Next Generation theme song, and I like Star Trek The Next Generation. It's definitely my favorite Star Trek series. I mean, yes, I know it's going to get me probably a lot of hate, but probably more so than the original one. I like the original one, but Next Generation has a special spot in my heart. More than Voyager, more than Deep Space Nine, more than Enterprise. I want to see Star Trek Picard, which is a return to like a sequel series to this. But I really like Star Trek The Next Generation. I was hoping this had more music from the series, but again, just has music from the 2-episode pilot. And this one, I've never seen this before. Again, if you know me, you follow me, you know I'm into wrestling. And I also like collecting wrestling soundtracks. I have a bunch of WWE. I have one WCW. And I never thought that this existed, but now I have a ECW soundtrack. And it's intro music for their talent. Tommy Dreamer, Rob Van Dam, a whole bunch of people doing the soundtracks. The entrance music for the ECW talent. So this is really cool. I've never seen this. I didn't even know it existed. Now I have it, and that's awesome. Pick this one up. It's Futurama Into the Wild Green Yonder. Futurama was doing this cardboard thing, which I don't particularly like because it's flimsy, and it's easy to bend and break. But the artwork is pretty cool. This is the fifth direct-to-video Futurama movie. The first one was Bender's Big Score, and then there's the Beast of a Billion Backs. This one, which is the last one, there's one that's like RPG, where they go to an RPG or they do something with RPGs, and one more that I can't remember to the top of my head. So there's 5 direct-to-video Futurama cartoons. I have 3. I'm missing 2. And then this was so popular that then they made another season of Futurama. And Futurama is really good. The one episode that, god damn it, really got me was the one with Fry's dog, where they show that the poor animal was waiting for him for years and years and years. God damn it, that episode got to me. And it's based on an old Japanese tale, so, but damn it, that episode got to me. Pick this one, Tora Tora Tora, which is a video about the attack on Pearl Harbor, both from the American side and the Japanese side. I was watching a documentary on Akira Kurosawa, and he's like one of my favorite directors. And he was part of this for a bit, but then he didn't take well to other people telling him what to do, so he kind of like left the project, and 2 other Japanese directors directed the Japanese part, but he's not even credited here. I mean, in IMDb and other places he is, but I didn't know he was part of this, because again, he's not credited in the credits. So, yeah, but that documentary mentioned that Tora 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 does have some involvement with Akira Kurosawa. Very little involvement with him, but I am a obsessive-compulsive completionist, so even though it's a small part, I wanted to get this one, because Akira Kurosawa was part of this, so yeah, I'm like that. Picked up for my Alfred Hitchcock collection, I confess. A lot of movies from Alfred Hitchcock I'm missing. I don't have a complete series. The one I desperately need to get is The Birds. I have not been able to find a copy of The Birds, and I really, really want that one, because it's cool. Picked up The Mechanic Resurrection. This is a sequel to The Mechanic remake with Jason Statham. This one has Jessica Alba, so Tommy Lee Jones, I think. Yeah, Tommy Lee Jones and Michelle Yeoh. So, yeah, I haven't seen it, but it can't be that bad. I have the third part of this, and I was like, oh man, I hope I can come across part 1 and 2. Turns out it's a 5-part series, but this is the Mythica series. It's an action adventure kind of fantasy movie with Kevin Sorbo, Hercules, from Hercules Legendary Journeys. I have the third one, which is Mythica the Dark Spore, but this is A Quest for Heroes, which is the first part. Then I think it's this one, The Necromancer. Then the one I own, The Dark Spore, I don't remember. Does it say here? The third movie, yeah. So it's A Quest for Heroes, the first part. The Dark Spore, the second part, and The Necromancer, the third part. And there's 2 more that I hopefully can get, because, yeah, I have to get a complete set of everything, unfortunately. Picked up Rocket Man, a Disney movie. I remember seeing this when I was younger, and I thought it was funny. It's about this guy that's a computer person, but he's not that adept to going into space, so they train him and hilarity ensues. I thought it was funny when I was a kid, but I would definitely have to rewatch this one and see if it still holds up. This one I've never seen, but it's one of the 3 movies that I know exist that I want to get based on a serial killer. I have one with Ed Gein. Then this one, Ted Bundy. Netflix released a Ted Bundy movie last year, maybe, and yeah, I saw this and I have to get it. There's one more that I can't remember at the top of my head the name of, but I would like to also get. This one is, much like Blast in the Past, another movie I thought I already owned, but I don't. And this is 50-50 with Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Seth Rogen, Anna Kendrick, Bryce Dallas Howard, and Angelica Houston. And Jason Gordon-Levitt finds he has cancer, and he's dealing with that, and Seth Rogen is his buddy, playing Seth Rogen, because that's the only thing Seth Rogen knows how to do, play Seth Rogen. But I thought it was really cool, really good movie, really funny. Yeah, definitely like that one. This one, I've seen a couple of times, but I've always skipped on it, or through Movie Freak, they always beat me to it. But I was like, not that good. But after seeing the Black Christmas remake, which sucks, this one doesn't seem so bad. This is Black Xmas. It's kind of a remake of Black Christmas, one of the earlier slasher films. I think, if memory serves me right, Black Christmas predates Halloween. Not by much, but I know it predates Halloween, I think. And then they made a kind of remake. Well, the only good thing is that it has Mary Elizabeth Winstead, who was Ramona Flowers in Scott Pilgrim. But it wasn't that good. But compared to the new Black Christmas that came out I think it was actually this year, in January, this is better. And I can't believe I'm saying that. Picked up this one. I'm really happy about this one because I want to beef up my Batman and Justice League animated movie collection, and this is Justice League Crisis on Two Earths, where the Justice League beat the crime syndicate, or they face the crime syndicate. And one of the amazing things about this one is that James Woods does the voice of Owlman, and he's great. And I freaking love James Woods. He was in The Simpsons. He was good in that. Yeah, Videodrome. If you haven't seen Videodrome, he's amazing in that. He had a TV series called Shark where he plays a lawyer. I watched that one because of him, and then they put 7 of 9 in it, and I was more interested in it. I love James Woods. I wish he was in more stuff. He's the voice of Hades, for crying out loud. Amazing actor, and he does really good as Owlman. So that's one of the main reasons why I wanted this one, because of James Woods. James Woods, he's awesome. Pick this one up, Sharknado 3. I have the second one. I don't have the first one. And there's 5 of these. I cannot believe that they made 5 of these Sharknado movies. The first one was so ridiculous, it was awesome. Then the second one was, okay. The third one I saw, and I was like, you're really pushing it. It's still ridiculous, but you're really kind of pushing it. Then part 4 came on, and I was like, okay, you literally jumped the shark on a shark movie with part 4. And then part 5 I saw, and I was like, wow, I can't believe you did that, but wow. So I would recommend up to part 2 for the Sharknadoes. But yeah, the 4 and 5 were, I didn't like that much. Picked up Free Fire. I heard, I can't remember at the top of my head where I heard this was good, but I heard this was good. Very underrated, unknown movie. At least that person who I heard from said that. And it has Brie Larson, and they praised Brie Larson. So I was like, wow, it looks like it's a shootout movie. I'll pick it up. Because I see a lot of people do pickup videos, podcasts about movies. So I pick up on things that people recommend, and I've been lucky enough that I come across them. It might take a while, but I come across them, and I watch them, and sometimes I like them, sometimes I don't. So I'm hoping this is really cool. This one, as soon as he uploaded this one, I thought about my good buddy Movie John, because he showcased, I don't think it's the same one, but he showcased a really awesome box set for Dolomite. And I've been looking for more blaxploitation movies. I found a really cool set that has a whole bunch of movies, and I found Jackie Brown, I found Coffee. I still need to find Superfly, but the other one I was missing is Dolomite, and the Movie Freak Bazaar had this one, and it's Dolomite, the complete experience, and it has a whole bunch of movies with Rudy Ray Moore, who's the actor that portrays Dolomite. So this one has the Dolomite Experience, which is the third Dolomite movie. It has The Legend of Dolomite, Bigger and Badder, Live at Westlands, New York City, Rude, which is not Dolomite, but he's the actor in it, Disco Godfather, Petey Wheatstraw, The Devil's Son-in-Law, The Human Tornado, which is the sequel to Dolomite, and then Dolomite. So I thought it was a really cool box set. He had it for $5. I was like, hell yeah, I'm going to buy it. The box unfortunately got a little damage on the trip back home. Has some damage here. Has some damage on the spine. But it's unfortunately the problem with these box sets that they don't... same thing happened with my subspecies box set. On the way from Comic-Con to my home, it got damaged. Same thing happened here, but it's still a really cool box set. Last three, to beef up my Jackie Chan collection, My Lucky Stars with Jackie Chan and Sammo Hung. Actually, this is a Sammo Hung movie. Jackie Chan only has like a cameo role in it. He only appears in the last one, and that's a problem I have with a lot of Jackie Chan movies, because they show him, front and center there, starring Jackie Chan, top billing, and he's only in it for like a little bit, which kind of sucks, but it makes collecting for Jackie Chan interesting. Yes? Come here. Okay, I'll make you an apple. I'm recording a video. Say hi. Yes. Cameo appearance by Little Vargas. And I bought Nicolas Cage in 211.
My brother is in a bed. My brother is in sleeping. It's a baby brother.
It's a baby brother, that's right.
And it's living sleeping in the nap. It's a nap, baby.
He's taking a nap, that's right. So, I don't know anything about this movie. That's the other thing about Nicolas Cage. He makes a buttload of movies that I don't know about until I see them. And this one, he's a cop that's taking a witness, and things go sour, and he has to guide the witness safely to the police station or something. So, yeah. And the last one I picked up is a 2-disc set of a horror movie, A Tale of Two Sisters. Who was remade in America very poorly as The Uninvited. Okay.
A zombie.
It's a zombie. Ooh. No, that's how it was. So this one is really good. I really like Asian horror movies. They really know how to build atmosphere. I still need to get the original Shudder.
And it's scary.
Scary. But really happy this is a 2-disc set, and really happy to get that. So yeah, that was the...
That is Pikachu.
Oh, it's a Pikachu, that's right.
And
Oh, you have to touch the button. Okay, go. Push the button.
Ya no te pidas.
Oh, there you
Yeah, it's fun.
It's fun. So, too much to recommend right now, but thanks so much for watching, guys. For staying with me for this extra long video.
Ahorita no se termina.
We're going to record another video. But until we see you all again, this is Vargas and Little Vargas thanking you, and...
That's it. After that, cut.
Say bye-bye. Oh! Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.